Hi friends, I hope you're all doing well. My name is Cleopatra, and in today's video I will be filming a plan and prep with me for the month of February. I'll also be sharing with you guys some of my monthly favorites from January as well, and just how I plan to set myself up and the intentions that I will be placing for the upcoming month. So I hope this video helps, and let's just get started. Okay, so we're going to begin with doing a little recap and overview of the month of January. I do understand that January isn't officially over because today is January 28th. So we still have three more days excluding today. The month is over, but I feel like for me personally, January was a really good month. I feel like the first 2 weeks of January were really slow, but then the last 2 weeks just sped by and they went by really fast. So basically in the very beginning of January, I really liked it just because I didn't have school at the time. I was still on winter break, and one thing I really loved about this month is I really took the time to relax, and I really allowed myself to have that time and that space to honestly just do nothing. It felt so nice being able to wake up knowing I didn't have anywhere to go. I didn't really have any responsibilities that I had to attend to, and I could just sleep, I could just exist, and I could just do things that I loved and I really liked, regardless of how boring other people found them to be. I really enjoyed sleeping in. I really enjoyed staying up late at night as well, reading, and honestly just spending time by myself. And I feel like because I did that in the beginning of January, it really set myself up for the rest of the month, and I feel like it really allowed me to start a new semester and just a new month feeling refreshed and feeling really happy and feeling really rejuvenated. So then I started school the second week of January, and to be honest, this month for school, school-wise, it's been really slow. It's been really nice. I feel like I've really been able to transition into my classes, and nothing has been too intense so far. And I've also really been enjoying my classes. I'm taking an accounting class, and typically I do not like accounting, but I don't know what it is with this prof this semester. She does an amazing job of teaching the classes, and she also does an amazing job of integrating exercises that specifically correlate to the homework that we have. And I've noticed a significant improvement in my grades just based off of the way that she's teaching, and also with me also studying and revising outside of class. So I've actually really been enjoying that class, which is really weird. I was not expecting to enjoy an accounting class, especially because it's an 8 a.m. class as well, and that class is an hour and a half, and I never catch myself sleeping in that class. So been really enjoying it. Also, I've really been enjoying my health psychology class. I feel like I've been learning so much. We've only been through 2 chapters, but the prof for my class, he is so funny. I swear, he has really dark humor, but I love how he has so many stories and that he can bring in that correlate to what we're learning. And I also love how he brings in experience from the work he's done in the field of psychology, and I feel like it just really enhances my learning, and I feel like it also motivates me to study harder and to do better in the course. So those are probably 2 classes that have really stood out to me, and that has pretty much been what my January has been like. Also, my goodness, this month I think it was the first time in a very long time since I've actually started uploading content on YouTube that was actually consistent. In the beginning I was like, you know what, I want to upload twice a week, but I thought that would be too much and it would be really overwhelming. But the fact that I've been able to accomplish that this month in January is something that I am very proud of myself for, and I really hope you guys are enjoying the content that I'm making for you guys. But yeah, now we're gonna get into intentions for the new month. I definitely know that this upcoming month, February, is going to be a very stressful month. I have midterm seasons, not midterm seasons, I have a ton of midterms, and this is definitely the month where things start to pile up more. I have a lot of big projects that I have to start working on, and I definitely know that when I do get stressed and overwhelmed, I do a very awful job of taking care of myself, and I don't prioritize my own well-being. But this month I really do want to take the time to just relax and pause when I need to. And I think one of the main ways I'm intending to do this is I've sat down and I'm like, okay, Friday evenings are going to be my time. They're going to be my me time. I'm not doing any schoolwork on Friday evenings. I'm simply just going to come home. I'm going to give myself the time to relax. I'm going to give myself the time to rest. I'm going to do at least one thing that I really enjoy on a Friday evening, whether that's reading a book, catching up on a favorite TV show, watching a movie, spending time with my family. I feel like just doing that will allow me to stay mentally sane, and I feel like it also gives me the time to recharge and really allow myself to like have a rest, because at the end of the day, like burnout does exist and I definitely don't want to like stress myself out and burn myself out. So I feel like I've been practicing that a lot in January and I've been really enjoying that. So I really do want that to be something that I carry into February as well. And I also really do want to prioritize spending time with God and my relationship with God. I feel like now I'm getting into a routine of being more consistent and spending time with Him daily, but I really do want to make sure that like I'm being really intentional with that time, because I feel like it's one thing to spend time with somebody, but it's a whole nother thing to actually be intentional and to be fully present in that time. I feel like I really want to focus more on the quality of how I spend time with God and not necessarily the quantity, if that makes sense. So yeah, this is my 2 intentions. Next, I'm gonna get into the monthly favorites. I'm so excited for this because I have a pile of so many different things that I want to share with you guys, so we're gonna go through them very quickly. So in no particular order, first we're gonna start off with the Skull Candy headphones. I didn't unbox these. That was actually on my TikTok and my Instagram. So if you guys also want to see like other, like I guess it's like exclusive content or just like other parts of my life, you can check out my socials. My TikTok, Instagram, Pinterest, all that good stuff will be linked down below. But I unboxed these on my Instagram and I have fallen in love with these since I've purchased them. I feel like for the price that they retail for, they're really nice. I really do like the noise canceling. I just like the fit of them, the style, and the way that they look. I've been using these for about a month now and I really enjoy using them. They're right here actually. So yeah, I also really like them. Very fast charging, they definitely are. I think if you charge it for like 3 minutes, you get like 3 hours of like battery life on them. The next favorite is something hair related, and I discovered this at the beauty supply store, and this is the Murray's Pure Australian Beeswax. This one is the black version. This was the first time I've actually used this one. I originally got this one, which was like the extra strength one. This one comes in white, and this one is completely like it's empty, like there's nothing inside of it. I use the entire thing. If you're wondering how I get my hair so sleek and how I don't like have any flyaways or anything sticking out, it's this. It really is this stuff. It works wonders. I put this on my hair, put a do-rag on top, let it sit on for maybe like half an hour. It does the trick every single time. And this is definitely a staple in my hair care routine and just styling my hair. So I definitely really do love these 2 products. Another curly hair product that I've been using is this Herbal Essence Curl Defining Cream. This is in mango and aloe, and you guys, this does an amazing job of curling my hair and like defining it, but it also smells so nice. Whenever I put this stuff on, I always have people tell me, oh my goodness, your hair smells so nice, you smell so fruity. And it's this. It really does the amazing, it really works very well. I've also found that this mixes very well with Eco Styler Gel and it doesn't pill, which I find so amazing, because one thing I really don't like is you'll find one curly hair product, it does wonders for your hair, you'll find another one amazing, but the minute you try to mix them together, they won't like mix very well together, which I understand, it makes sense. Like 2 different products made from 2 different companies won't always be compatible with each other, but this one does work very well with Eco Styler Gel, and I like to mix these 2 together to define my curls. Obviously you can't really see them because, you know, I put my hair up, but I feel like this is definitely a good combination. I'm going to be doing more of this during like the more like warmer seasons, like a twist out I feel like would be really good with this product. So yeah, next I have a few skincare finds. So the first thing is the Innisfree Caffeine Under Eye cream. I've been using this quite a lot lately. I really do like the formula. I like the way that it feels under my eyes. I feel like it's really easy to apply. I also like how it's not scented. I feel like this one and the e.l.f. Under Eye Cream are like 2 close ties. I really love both of these products, but I recently picked this one up. I'm definitely gonna use it more. I tend to find that it just is very hydrating under my eyes, which I really do like. So we have this little set from Innisfree. I feel like I low-key have an obsession with Innisfree products. I really do love them, and I really do love their company, and specifically I like their hydrating green tea like seed line. First thing that I've been using from their line is their green tea amino acid face cleanser. Woo! Girl, this stuff feels so nice on your skin. Whenever I am removing my makeup, I love reaching for this to wash my face. It does an amazing job of not only cleansing my skin, but it just doesn't feel dry, and I feel like it doesn't feel like my skin is being stripped of like the moisture that's on it. And this, it doesn't really have a scent to it. It's very like lightly scented, and I love it because it's a facial foaming cleanser, and I definitely am going to see myself reaching and grabbing for it again. Following that, we also have the Innisfree Hyaluronic acid serum. I've been using this one for such a long time. This is actually one of their newer ones that they came out with. This one is a hydrating and glow serum. I have the old one back there. This one just came in a glass bottle now, which I really do like and appreciate. The other one, I've still had that one for months. I'm still trying to like make my way through it. It's the same product though, so there's also that as well. Two of the newer ones that I ended up trying was the Innisfree Hyaluronic Acid Toner. I've never used a toner before on my skin, but I used this and my skin was glowing. It felt so hydrated. It looked so healthy. And this is only the sample size version, but I definitely feel like I'm gonna go back to Sephora and end up getting the full size version because I really do like the way that it feels on my skin. I pretty much just go in with a cotton pad or like one of those cotton rounds, like the reusable ones, and I just like soak a little bit of the product on there and then I wipe it on my face. I love to do this after I've washed my face and gotten rid of all of my makeup. I feel like it really does hydrate my skin. And then I also use their hyaluronic acid cream. Again, I feel like when you use all three of these products together, it really just is like a powerhouse. Like my skin looks so hydrated, it feels very moisturized. And the last two products that I am going to show you guys are these really thick sock slippers or slipper socks from Ardeen. I placed an order on their website because they were having like this big like Black Friday sale and I ended up getting these ones. I love slipper socks. I feel like they're superior. I honestly feel like they're underrated. People don't talk about these enough. These things are so warm. They keep your feet so nice and toasty. And then lastly, I ended up getting a new jacket from Ardeen, and I love Ardeen jackets. I love the quality of them and I also love how much they retail for. So if you can see, I ended up getting this, let me show you, like this black jacket. Yeah, you can definitely see. I ended up getting this black puffer jacket. I got it in the size extra large. For me personally, I really like when my jackets are really big on me because I love to wear things like hoodies and just like crew necks and zip ups under them. Definitely for like layering. I love the feel and the fit of the material. It's very soft. I also like the pockets as well at the side. I've been wearing it to school and it's been keeping me really warm. I only spent, I think it was maybe like $24 with tax, and living in a country where it's very cold, where it's like -20 or even like minus like 25, it can even get as cold as like -40. This jacket does a really good job of keeping me warm, and also when it's really windy as well, I don't find myself getting cold at all when I'm wearing it. And I feel like for a jacket that retails around $24 that can keep you cold like throughout like -30 weather, I think is a really great deal. Here I live, I tend to find jackets are just really expensive. I understand, it makes sense, it is a very cold country, but I feel like if you're looking for a jacket that is of good quality and your price range, like you're not really interested or you can't really spend hundreds of dollars on a winter jacket, I would highly recommend checking out Ardeen. They have really nice winter jackets, and this specific one comes in like a plethora of different colors. I know they have a cream one, they have a black one, obviously they have a light brown one and also a dark brown one as well. Next, we're gonna move on to the monthly read. So the book that I ended up reading this month was The Perfect Family. I'm not done it yet because January technically is not done. So I just have a few more chapters left. I just have this left. I honestly feel like I could just power through this today. But you know when you have a book in your TBR that you bought and like you kind of just threw in like the back of your like your closet or like your bookshelf or whatever, and you didn't really like think too much of it, and then you're like going through your books and then you like finally found it and you're like, you know what, I might as well read it, and it turns out to be good. This is one of those books. Like I was not expecting this book to be as good as I thought it was. I wasn't expecting to enjoy it as much as I am right now, which is actually like really crazy because there are so many things that I actually like about this book, but if I had to pin it down to a few things, is first and foremost, I love books that have dual POVs, and this one does that because it follows this family. They're the Adler family, I believe. Yes, yeah, they're the Adler family. So this book follows around the Adler family. Vivian is the mom, Thomas is the dad, Eli is the older brother, and Trina is the younger sister. And pretty much they're all kind of dealing with their own secrets, and somehow each individual person's secrets kind of link them together and are the reason why their house is being attacked and terrorized. And there are pretty much people that are like coming into their house and just vandalizing their house and basically trying to kill this family. And throughout the entire story, you're reading it to figure out who these people are or who these individuals are that are terrorizing this family and why they want them dead and why they want to hurt them so badly. And one thing I really love about this novel is the fact that the chapters are very fast paced. I really love the writing. I really love the structure. Like you start reading the epilogue and like you're straight into the story. Like it starts off on a very high note, and I feel like it carries that excitement throughout the rest of the novel, which I really do enjoy and appreciate. As I said before, I really do love books that have dual POVs, and I feel like this one does an amazing job. I love hearing everyone's different perspective in the novel. Another thing I also love about the novels, this novel specifically, is how short the chapters are. The chapters are very short, they're very concise, it gets straight to the point, and that's one thing that I also really enjoy. And I feel like it's also one of those books that once I pick it up, it's so hard to put down and it's so hard to stop reading. So I'm definitely going to be very excited to finish reading this book and to find out what's going on with this family. So yeah. Onto the monthly read for February. A novel that I really wanted to read for February is Hunting Adeline. I've heard so many people on TikTok talk about this book. I actually do quite enjoy a dark romance. This one is definitely a very thick book, so I really hope that this is a good one. I also ended up buying the sequel to this book as well, so book number 2 is somewhere in my closet in my room, but I'm very excited to read this. And to be honest, I don't really know much about it. I just know that Adeline is being like followed and watched by somebody, and I believe that the person, well, it just says shadow at the back, so that's kind of like the only understanding that I have about this novel. So excited to read this, and yeah. I'm inside my Notion, as you guys can see here, and just looking at the overview of everything I have to get done, I am very overwhelmed to say the least, but I'm doing this because I want to set myself up for success, and I also want to not look at the big picture necessarily, but to take baby steps to accomplish everything that I need to do, because obviously just looking at it from this perspective is very overwhelming, and I can understand why I would feel stressed. But now that I can see everything mapped out, it gives me a better understanding of how I can accomplish everything and how I can really manage out my time, which is really like what I want to do, or the end goal of all of this. So we're starting off February strong with February the 2nd, where I have my second leadership quiz that I have to hand in, and then on February the 3rd I have my third accounting assignment I have to hand in. And then following that, on Thursday the 9th, I have my third leadership quiz I have to hand in. And then on February the 10th, I have my second research request paper for my marketing class I have to hand in. Then I also have my fourth accounting assignment that I have to hand in. And then after, from February 13th all the way to February 17th, that's midterm week for me. So during this time, I have my first midterm, which is my accounting midterm. It's from chapters 1 to 4. And then after, on February the 15th, I have my psych midterm, which is chapters 1 to 4 as well, I believe. Yes, 1 to 4. And then after, I also have my management midterm, which is on the 16th. And that is going to be chapters 1 to 3. And then after, I also have, oh, my bad, I need to go back to February 15th. I have my psych midterm, as I said before. Then I also have my marketing research paper that I have to hand in as well. And then also on February 9th, no, not 19th, on February 16th, I have my management midterm that I have to write. I have my fourth leadership quiz that I have to hand in. And then following that, on February 19th, I have my fifth accounting assignment that I have to hand in. And then after, from the week of February 20 to 24, that's when I have reading week, meaning that I don't have any classes. I also don't have any like homework that my professors are gonna assign. I also kind of like it how they made the midterms before the reading week, so I can have that week to just like relax and take a break and to not have to stress about anything. And then following that, on the 28th, I have an accounting assignment for SimNet that I have to hand in from chapters 1 to 4. So yeah, that is basically everything that I have to get done for the month of February. If you see anything that's blurred out or blocked off, it's most definitely personal stuff or just stuff that's like YouTube or content related. That is it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I really hope that this video inspired you to plan for the month of February. And if there are any products that you guys have used that I showed in this video, please feel free to let me know in the comment section down below. But apart from that, very excited to see what February has to offer for all of us. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again next time. Bye!